Hey, welcome back to Facts and Firearms. I'm Mas Ayub, and we're here today to answer a reader question about the Gen 3 Glock 19. Okay, from Gary Mottman 9401. Can anyone tell me I'm in the market for my first Glock, and the 19 seems to be the go-to when I ask anyone. What I'm not certain of is which generation I should be focusing on. I've heard Gen 5 had problems. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole if that's the case. Gen 3, 4, and 6 perhaps? Strictly a home and car defense and perhaps everyday carry one day. I answered my friend that he can't go wrong with a Gen 3 Glock 19. I told him he might be able to pick up a used one at a good price, but to be sure the previous owner didn't modify it in any way. But you may want to elaborate. Okay, the Glock 19 is always a good generic choice. Some of the early ones, which were the first generation of the Glock 19, was really what we call today a Gen 2 in the larger Glock. The Gen 3 was better, and the Gen 4 was not my favorite, but I know people who did love it. The Gen 5 has actually been my favorite. The reloads are faster because of the flanged area down here. By Gen 4, we had the adapters on the back of the grip frame to better adapt to different size hands, and those are present on Gen 5 and 6 as well. The Gen 5, I thought, had the best trigger pull for street carry of any Glock. You had the firm resistance at the beginning of the pull, but still a very clean firing stroke and a clean break. And you didn't have to put in a New York trigger to get that firm resistance at the beginning of the pull. And it was a better trigger pull, frankly, than most of the NY1s on the earlier generations. The Gen 6 is still kind of new. I never saw any real problems with the Gen 5s. The Gen 6, I'm still not seeing any. I like the grip texture a little bit better, but you don't have some of the parts compatibility that you have with the earlier generations. As far as getting the used one, you can go to do a Google search for GSSF, the Glock Sports Shooting Foundation. If you look them up, they have shooting matches all over the country. And at all those matches, Glock sends Glock armorers with toolkits full of parts. And any Glock owner coming up to them who asks, can you do a check on this gun, see if any of the springs need to be replaced or anything, they'll replace the parts for free. You don't even have to be shooting the match. You'll probably have to sign a waiver to be there, but that's okay. So the used Glock can work out very well. And frankly, because so many police departments have been going to the MOS type, the optical sighted versions, that they've traded in very lightly used earlier Glock 9mm, and they're going for a very low price. That makes them a real value in today's market. Now we have an example of the gun under discussion, the Gen 3 Glock 19 9mm pistol. First thing you want to do, confirm that it's unloaded. Do a quick takedown. For that, we make sure the trigger has been, we've checked, removed the magazine and checked the chamber, point in a safe direction, and pull the trigger. Bring the slide back about 3/8 of an inch, and we begin a basic field strip. We want to look here at the cruciform sear plate to make sure that it has not been polished. People like to do their 25-cent action job that they read on YouTube, and they end up taking off too much metal, and we have dangerously badly modified guns. This gun is filthy enough. There are probably lower life forms beginning to evolve inside the mechanism, which makes you wonder how the previous owner maintained it. Now, with the barrel slide assembly, one of the first things we want to do, leaving the safety plunger in its normal position, shake it and make sure we don't hear the firing pin, that is the striker, moving. So that tells us it's doing its job. We're going to press that upward and activate it. Now we're going to do it again and see if we can hear that sound of the striker going back and forth, which tells me it's operating correctly. The recoil spring assembly, don't play games with it. If the gun is used, just get a new recoil spring assembly. The RSA is one of the cheap components. And fortunately, on the 9mm Glocks, they seem to last almost forever. The more powerful the gun, like the 40s, the 357s, I like to see them changed about every 3,000 rounds. So if I was getting a Glock 31 and 357 SIG, Glock 23 and 40 S&W, I would probably just automatically get a new RSA for that used pistol. So for a reader who asked the question, I think you and your friend might benefit from taking a look at the video that we have on file on YouTube on why the Glock 19 is so hugely popular. Make sure that it's what you and your friend are looking for. I think you'll join the millions of satisfied Glock 19 customers. Hope you'll subscribe. Hope you'll hit the button or ring the bell so we can notify you of upcoming content. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you down the road.